Thinking about planting something in the garden? Well, one plant that does pretty well in cold weather is peas. And this is little marvel peas. And we're going to pre-start them. And we take a glass of water and just enough to cover them. And then in about an hour we'll pour off any extra water and add new water if we need to. And if they're swelling a little bit, we might just let them sit and add a little more water as we go. But keep checking them, especially if you've never done this before, because sometimes you can leave the peas overnight and then pour the water off. Or sometimes they go a little faster or slower. So, but if they're seemingly not doing anything, don't let them just sit in the water for more than overnight. Don't all day and all night. Just like I'm putting in there now, tomorrow morning, I'll pour the water off regardless, because they can just get swamped too. So let them soak a little bit overnight, and then we'll pour off the water. And then if you're just doing a sample, like I only did one packet there, normally I do enough to cover the bottom at one time. Then you could, if you want to, you could do beans too in the same cup and just pour it in there. They're different shapes, so it's not hard to tell. And sometimes I just like to start some beans early because they survive. And for a quarter, 25 cents, you know, and then I have backups. So try pre-soaking your beans and your peas. And peas can go out, Alaska, snow peas, any of those can go out now. And if you think they're giving you a warning that it's going to be more than just a little frost, you can take plastic sheeting and throw it over it overnight after the sun's gone down. I wouldn't do it before because you might heat up the plants too much and then they'll be stressed by the cold. So cover them up at night after it gets dark. In the morning, I would go out and if you got to leave for work, uncover them. If you don't, I'd say wait until it gets a little bit later in the morning, 8 o'clock or whatever. And if the temperature is above 35, 40 degrees, you know, pull the cover aside, because the plastic might make the ground too hot too quickly for peas. So it's nice to experiment, so I just did one packet of dollar store peas, and let's see what happens.